Hello everyone, and welcome to the Influencer Barbie channel. We have Miss Barbie Roberts, and I am Barbie's assistant. My name is Beverly, and I am an adult Barbie enthusiast. Welcome to our Barbieverse. We create content for people who love all things Barbie as much as we do. In the past, we have looked at a couple of different capsules from MGA Miniverse Make It Mini, and I did not know this until recently that apparently there is a code in some of the series to be able to figure out what you're getting inside the capsules. And so I thought we would test some of that and look and see if we have any of the rares. Now with the Miniverse Make It Mini Christmas holiday capsules, apparently the way to check with that was to look here along the seam, and then if you could see gold. Okay, let's back up a little bit. With the Make It Mini Holiday, you would be able to look on the ends here to see what the item was inside. So you could either get the Christmas tree, the Yule log, or the charcuterie board. And the rare item for that series was these moose mugs from National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. And we did a video where we opened up the three regular ones, and we did not get the moose mugs in that. I'll put a link up here to that video. And I did not hold out much hope at the time that we would get the moose mugs since they were ultra rare, and I didn't know about this secret little hack to find things. And I received a fourth holiday capsule as a gift. I have not opened this one. And so apparently, if you looked along the little zipper line, you would be able to see the capsule color, the color of the actual capsule through that. The moose mugs had a green capsule, and the other three items had a gold capsule. I think that I see gold along here, but I thought let's try it out, and we'll open this one up and see what we get inside. And we do have a gold capsule, and we do have the Christmas tree inside. So that at least worked for the gold capsules. Like I said, I never found the moose mugs. So I wasn't holding out too much hope on that. But I do have a couple of extra of the Miniverse Make It Spring capsules. And again, we did a video where we looked at those, and I'll put a link to that one up here. This one, the possibilities were this cute little deviled egg tray, and the bunny cake, and the little spring milkshakes. The ultra rare for this was the daffodil pots on this. I would have loved to have gotten those. Those are really cute. And again, you could tell on the end by looking at it, this one should be a bunny cake. I heard that for this particular series, there wasn't really a hack to figure out where the daffodils might be, and that they could be in any of the three common capsules, and that also Miniverse tended to put a different number of the little informational packages about the resin inside the capsules, so it could be really difficult to tell just by testing the weight on them. But we have some other capsules, so let's open them up. Let's look. We'll keep our fingers crossed. And now that I know about these little hacks to maybe track down the rare items, or even if you're just looking for a specific set in the regular MGA lines, we may have to test those out. This one's a little more difficult to remove here. Okay, and since this is all wrapped up, I don't know. Oh. So this is the kind of flower patterned table topper, and I think this set you couldn't tell by looking at the collector's guide, but that does feel like the bunny cake in that one. So I do have one more spring capsule. I picked it up this way with the wrapper kind of torn, so I don't know if someone else was trying to find the daffodils, but we will open this one. And this one is also supposed to be the bunny cake. And the table is also, looks like, for the bunny cake for this one. And it feels like the bunny cake as well. So, darn, I only had 2 of those, and we didn't get lucky. But I have one more capsule that I wanted to open. We also did a video where we looked at MGA's Miniverse Series 2, Make It Mini appliances, and the nice thing about these capsules, not only did it show you on the inner wrapper what you're getting, this should be one of the stand mixers, it also would show on the front of the capsule what you were getting. So we have the stand mixer. The other series that we looked at here today, so the holiday, it just had the Christmas tree on the front, but you would look at the inside wrapper to see what you were getting. And then the same thing for the spring capsules. It had the deviled eggs on the outer wrapper, and you looked at the inner wrapper to see what you were getting. And with the appliances, there were 2 color options for each. When we did our first video, I was really hoping to get this turquoise aqua colored stand mixer, and we did get that, but I had this capsule as a backup in case our first one was not that blue color. So today I am hoping to get the yellow mixer. And the reason for that is the recipe for the two stand mixers is a little different. So we have different ingredients in the two. So let's open this one up and take a look at it. And the capsules for the Make It Mini appliances are quite a bit larger than the other capsules that we've looked at. Okay, there's our arrow. And fingers crossed. There we go. And this time we got the yellow stand mixer. That is such a pretty color. Let's take a look at that one. We'll move our other capsules out of the way. Need to figure out a craft or something that we can do with these capsules. And this is the turquoise or aqua colored stand mixer that we got in the first capsule. So here's the yellow one. And these are really nice. If you turn this little handle here, you can see the mixer turning in here. And you push this little button to raise it up, and then turn the bowl. Get that off. And the blue mixer has a sort of aqua turquoise speckled pattern to the bowl. This yellow one has yellow speckles. And you have to get it lined up just right, but the little mixer beater here can be removed. And you put it back in and turn it. So that is going to be really fun in the Barbie house. And we have our two little packages here. So we have our mini cupcake pan. And this also has a yellow color theme to it. We have yellow speckles. So that'll look really nice in the Barbie kitchen. And it's flexible. That way you can get the cupcakes out a little more easily. And I kind of think of it as being like a silicone cupcake pan. So we have that. We also have this really cute little spatula and a measuring cup that shows you how much of the liquid resin and how much of the cake mix to add here, because you can make more than one set of cupcakes. Here's the tray that we serve everything on. These spatulas are just so cute. We also got a couple of those in the From Scratch set. So Barbie and her friends and family obviously enjoy cooking and especially baking. believe in the blue mixer, our resin was brown butter. This one says chocolate syrup. I'm not going to open that because that has our resin in there, but that will look really cute in the Barbie kitchen. And we have white chocolate chips. That is going to look so cute in the Barbie pantry. And I did see this. We have some absolutely adorable white chocolate chips. Those are so well done. I'm afraid of losing them. Here we go. Here's the inside of the container, so it's even done so that you would shake them out like a real container of white chocolate chips. And a cute little barcode. It says 100% happy. Well, I am 100% happy to have gotten the yellow mixer this time. I was so excited to get the aqua turquoise one the first time, and now I'm excited to get the yellow mixer. So the cake mix for the yellow mixer set was chocolate. And this will look really cute in the Barbie pantry as well. We've got our nutritional label and the barcode. I love that attention to detail. And just in case you're not looking at the instructions that come with as part of the collector's guide, the cake box tells you on the back how to do everything. So that is going to be a lot of fun for Barbie to make that cake. Well, thank you very much for watching, and I had hoped that we would be able to get one of the rare sets in the capsules that we unwrapped today. We didn't have any luck in finding the moose mugs or the daffodils, but now that I know that there are cheat codes, at least in some of these MGA Miniverse sets, in future videos we are going to test that out. So we will take a look at some other series for the MGA Miniverse and see if we can actually use any of those cheat codes to see what we're doing. And even though we didn't get what we were looking for, we do have 2 more bunny cakes, and I think that we are going to have to figure out a way to use those for other things that we do in the Barbie kitchen, some different recipes to make. And I am very excited to get the yellow stand mixer and the different accessories that came with it. So we're going to have to mix and match a little bit in the Barbie kitchen. Maybe we can swap out the green speckled bowl for the yellow speckled bowl in our stand mixer here. That's a pretty nice color combination. But we have more mixing bowls to use in our Barbie kitchen and more accessories. So thank you very much for watching. And please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. It really does help our channel to grow. And once we hit some subscriber milestones, we plan to have some fun giveaways. And if you would like a chance of getting a shout out in a future video, just comment below with the hashtag #InfluencerBarbie. Thanks for watching, and we hope to see you in our next video Bye-bye.